Hey, this is Numinous doing a vlog for Deckled Worship. I'm going to talk about superstar DJs. So the title of this vlog is Hey Boy, Hey Girl, Superstar DJ We Are Not. This is basically what I used to refer to when I was in our worship band as the rockstar image. But now obviously I have to call it superstar DJ image because I'm a DJ and that's pretty much what we're exposed to every day. You know, when you go to a club, that's what you listen to, superstar DJ, you know, such and such. This is basically the idea or the image of somebody who, when they're leading worship, it's all centered on them. So it's as if it's a performance. Someone who turns up to a worship event, iPhone stop. Someone who turns up to a worship event and doesn't help set up or help in any way. So, you know, it's a bit annoying. How did my phone just vibrate? Someone who thinks they're allowed to do whatever they want, such as songs, direction, or even setup. Someone who doesn't, and I'm going to go into how we can combat these problems. So someone who doesn't help set up, I would say it's only fair to give a techie a hand, because at the end of the day, they're the person giving your sound, aren't they? So they give the front of house, or your monitor mix on stage. So say you want monitor mix, he might not give you it if you've not helped him. In fact, in my first DJ set that I did at church, I didn't have any techies, I did it all myself. So back to the point, it's only fair to give him a hand if he's doing your sound, because it's not fair if he does everything. I mean, I know you have to worry about cue points and beat juggling and all those CDJs. It's actually a phono cable, my bad. So if you want more bass in your subs, he might not give it to you because you're being an idiot and not to help them set up. Someone who moans about everything, like Steve Angelo when he was going to Ultra and wanted his own car, if he could focus his head on the DJ set. In fact, all he was doing was going for 2.5 hours. Bird. I would shut up because you've been given the opportunity to be able to lead people into worship, which is the main purpose. Anything that you want is really not needed, because as long as you got your decks, you got your CDJs, you know, you got your laptop, maybe you got some visuals, like mainly I do. Someone who thinks they're doing a performance, yes, in some way you are doing a performance because you're showing the talent that God has given you, but also the people who are coming to the worship event aren't going out on a Saturday night and they're not really bothered about you beat juggling or your scratching that you do, like, yeah, RMX 1000 filter sweep spiral vinyl release. They're not bothered about that because, to be honest, they're here to worship God, so everything that you do should enhance that. So yeah, it's great to do a bit of beat juggling if it feels like it needs it, you know, or if you're doing a dubstep set, drop in some double drops or whatever. But you don't want to be going, I got it, Slim Shady. Yet to drop it though. Yeah, they're not bothered about going out on a Saturday night and dancing to an ABBA record. They're bothered about trying to meet with God in the place and the time of worship. So if you're doing all those crazy things, that's probably going to take it away and turn it more into performance and probably even distract them, which is really annoying from my experience of people clapping at a time. Someone who thinks they can have what they want. I fall into this category loads because I used to turn up for my one gig a year at church for a Christmas party thinking, you know, I was like some crazy stuff, you know, like, I want tequila. Don't drink, kids, it's bad for you. My green and brown M&M's, inflatable banana, waiting for the boat, piece like my crown. Anyway, yeah, it's not about that. You know, you can be requesting X, Y, and Z, but at the end of the day, you're here to lead worship again, aren't you? So you don't need the inflatable banana. Inflatable banana. That isn't needed. Bad for your ears, and also, why do you want to be drunk? Holy Spirit's like 99.9%, so you just high off that straight away. It's like, oh wow, this is epic, you know. If you end up sweating like me at the moment, I'm really hot. Yeah, you don't need it. It just enhances the performance, so you don't need everything, like every balloon, or, you know, maybe chuck in a beach ball or something, if it's a bring worship, put some visuals on the screen which go really well with it, but I wouldn't bother trying to do anything crazy, because at the end of the day you'll never be asked back. Anyway, so that concludes my very random thoughts and brain. Please comment below if this is on YouTube, or even if it's on Twitter. You can email me at DeckledWorship@gmail.com, and I shall get back to you soon. Thanks for watching. This was Hey Boy Hey Girl Superstar DJ We Are Not, and this is Vlog 1.